Well, there's our timer going off. Let's see if we can get on to the next slide. There we go. Look at that. Here we are tonight, another Gold Rocks Monday. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people here tonight. And 28 on the call. Great work. Okay, let's get right into it. Here we are, Gold Rocks Monday. Here we are with the team and making sure that we do everything we can to help you build this business. So Gold Rocks is sponsored by our usual sponsors, Skippy Pest Control, and I've heard a rumour that he's got a special going for the next 30 days to look after your chook pens. Easy shopping cards with their gift cards, and Loveday Vehicle Lubricants with their vehicle lubricants. Okay, let's point out, this is our opinion only. We are not the company. We don't represent the company. We are expressing our views as affiliate. So let's everyone keep that in mind. We are going to talk through some concepts at the end of this webinar tonight that are our opinion and how we can build this business faster. Gold is a 5,000-year-old medium of exchange. And is there anything else in the world that you can find that will do that for you? Karatbars is an e-commerce affiliate program, which is the world leader in the supply of gold in small contract amounts for the regular people. And this program is facilitated by a unique cryptocurrency supported by and linked to the gold. This creates a unique self-sustaining financial system completely powered by gold. Here's Mr. Dobson.
Good evening everyone, and thank you again for turning up for our Monday call. We're all here at our place tonight. We went out for dinner beforehand, but Caroline's asked me not to mention that it's a birthday, so I'll skip straight over that and we'll get into the overview. Before I do, you know, the beauty of coming to these calls every Monday is you get up-to-date info. You know, the old traffic signs on the side of the road, they used to be up there and they'd be up for months, the same old picture. Now I've noticed they're all digital and they're changing 5 or 6 times, you know, each particular one. So, you know, it's a big reason why we do this call every Monday. This business is changing so much. So anyway, I'm going to kick off with the Karatbars overview. Karatbars International, an e-commerce company, has made available a simple wealth building system for everyone on the planet who is 18 years of age and over, with 4 optional ways to participate. Option number 1, we save gold. We all start here. We complete the free registration of our gold savings account and start acquiring Karatbars gold in small increments, like Derek said. Karatbars International has made it easy by making available a feature called Auto Exchange. At Wealth Builders and Gold Rocks here in Australia, we call that pay yourself first. I'm going to say that a couple of times because it's so important. You set up your account to automatically exchange your paper currency for Karatbars gold weekly, bi-weekly or monthly. You simply set it, forget it, and then you go back and increase it. Mine's up to 5 grams a month. It's very exciting. Activating this feature allows you to automatically pay yourself first with physical gold. There are no fees of any kind. The account is completely free and takes less than 5 minutes to register. Every time you acquire Karatbars gold, you are building your family's wealth. Option number 2, we save and earn. As an independent affiliate, when you save gold for yourself and share with others how to do the same, you position yourself to be compensated monthly through our uni-level system compensation plan. You are virtually in business for yourself in well over 100, we're up to about 150 countries worldwide now. Option number 3, maximize your earning potential. You may choose one of several business packages which positions you to generate cash flow monthly and weekly through our dual system compensation plan. These packages are income producing assets. And option number 4, we save Karat Gold Coin and Karat Coin Bank Coin as independent affiliates. While we are saving gold and maximising our earning potential, we acquire Karat Gold Coin, KBC, and Karat Coin Bank Coin, KCB. These cryptocurrency coins are an additional stream of income that build massive wealth. Some people have asked, why Karatbars? A Karatbar saving account gives you protection against future financial crisis and rapid inflation. It protects your hard-earned paper currency with physical gold. Karatbars International has the only system in the world where you can get free gold and free cryptocurrency. Gold is a store of wealth and value and is an appreciating asset. Back to you, Mr. Miller.
There we go. Thanks, Brent. Let's just run through some of these line items that we want to talk about. So if you all should recognize one of those, that's a $20 note. Once upon a time, we used to call it a $20 note. Now there are people that call it 20 pesos, Australian pesos. That's because since 1999 till today, there's been quite a devaluation in the buying power of your dollar. And if you think that's exaggerated, this little graphic here is an actual graphic. You can find this on Google. $100 in 1999, you need $154 today to buy the same thing. That's a 54% increase or decrease in buying power. 54% increase in inflation, 54% decrease in inflation. So gold holds its value, and we're going to talk a little bit about this as we go through tonight. But in 1920, a kilo of gold bought you a nice car. In 2019, in America, a kilo of gold buys you a very nice SUV today. And in reality, this is reflected in the following slides. Here's a slide that was used in a book just recently, Robert Kiyosaki, where he talked about the fake money and its value compared to gold. Now you can see that the purchasing power of gold is still up there, but look at those 3 major currencies. That's very confronting. And if you then think about, well, what about if I save a lot of money? There's a graph that shows you what happens. From 1913 to 2008, your dollar buys less and less every year. And the red line, the money printing, today they call that quantitative easing. It's another way of saying they're going to print a bucket load of money and throw it at the big banks because those executives need their bonuses. And if you put money in the bank in America today, you get 0.06% interest on your savings. It's really handy because the inflation rate is about, it would be a lot more than that. It's about 5.5 in the US. So your money is going backwards at a rate of knots. What you need to do is think outside of the square. And I'm not telling you that I've got all the answers, but I found some very interesting facts. If we look back at Karatbars International, you can see that they've had a roadmap right from their start. But just in this year, they met that date for the K-Phone pre-sale launch. Gold Independence Day occurred on the right time. The bank pre-sale finished. Yep. The mainnet release. Well, it did release in September and it's operating. But because they've decided to expand into an IPO, The hard fork is now December, not October, because the prospectus will be downloadable on the 15th of December. So you can't change anything in your business model when you're going to an IPO. Now in January 1, 2020, that means that those new coins will be exchangeable for gold at a rate of 75 coins per gram. That's a 25% increase on where it is today. So the three major benefits of a Karatbars account: you can start saving physical gold in small pieces, bits that you can afford. And it puts you in a position to build a business from your laptop, from your house, from your phone, anywhere you can run a computer. But there are significant tax advantages to owning a home-based business. So how do we do this? First of all, you've got to talk to someone. And Carolyn decided that she had a conversation with Tammy and put these slides together. They're really simple. Do you believe in saving money for the future? It's a yes, no question. Because straight after that, you can say, have you started to save in gold? But the key is, if I could show you how to earn free gold, would you like to hear more? Now, those three questions alone will open or close the door. And if the door's closed, save your breath. If people don't get that there's a problem, then they need to come along and discuss this. So somewhere in here, Carolyn is going to take over.
Okay. Thank you, Derek. Good evening, everyone, and thank you for your happy birthday wishes. That's very kind of you all. I've been on my phone and not able to answer those, so that's terrific. Thank you. People say, why Karatbars? And there's a number of really good reasons. It is an e-commerce business. That means if you have a laptop, if you have a phone, if you have data on your phone, you have internet, then you can be anywhere in the world. It's an easy business to get going. It's an asset building system because gold is considered an asset, and you're exchanging your paper money for gold money regularly, paying yourself first, paying yourself then in gold. Karatbars is the world leader in small, affordable increments of gold. Lots of companies sell big pieces of gold, which is unattainable for most of the world, but Karatbars actually set out to provide it in small, affordable increments, and that means that most families around the world will be able to participate in that. It also offers free gold and cryptocurrency, and there are programs there within Karatbars. The free gold is their loyalty program, and the cryptocurrency is being the seller, and you actually registering someone and they buying some of the packages. You will get some free cryptocurrency. Exchanging your paper money for gold money, that's the simplicity of this system. Here's a range of products. Most of these have a little 1 gram piece of gold in the center. So the top left, middle, and then over on the right, they're all 1 gram, and center bottom, and then further on the left at the bottom, you see a 3 gram and a 6 gram card. So you can count the grams there. Is there a phone there?
No, there's a 5 gram one there.
Okay.
Sorry. Yeah, that one there. That's a 5.
Okay, so it's under a box, sorry, up on screen. Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks, Brent. So this is the payment system. Can you move that box for me, please? You will find this on your dashboard. Over on the right, there are 4 columns of information, and this is on the right. So we have your uni-level payout, your pending dual payout, and dual commission this week. So from the bottom one is the first one that you'll actually get paid. So having a look at the calendar on the right, any items that you sell Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday is what's called the dual commission this week. So it's will show there. At the moment there's a 0. Of whatever you've sold, you'll get 10% commission and it will show there. It will be added up, and on the Friday you'll see how much you've earned in dual commission. The following week is when it actually transfers onto your MasterCard. So that's now the middle line, pending dual payout. And so you'll see whatever amount was on that bottom line then transfers up to the next line a week later. So then the high one is the dual level payout. So that is in the Karatbars month, which goes from the 11th of each month to the 10th of the following month. So you can see there October, the 11th, 12th. So let's say you take it from this Friday into November, the 10th of November. That is a Karatbars month. And the pending uni-level payout means all the purchases within your whole team in the ratio of €1 to 2 points. No, it's €2 to 1 point. So if you added up all the purchases in your team, and let's round it off to €1,000, that's nice and easy, then that's 500 points. And then the pending uni level payout will work that out depending on your status and where you are for the payments. So then you'll get paid in December on the first business day into the month. Now, actually, we proved that that's not right. That's what it says in the compensation plan.
Year level payout.
Yeah, I think we're going to be paid next week.
No.
Okay, we were paid last week. Okay, That's what the compensation plan said, and that's where I put the green tick. Cool. Thanks, Derek, for confirming that. So they're the 3 payments, and all your cycles and commissions and your whole team payout will follow that pattern each month. How do I start? How do you start a new person? Register for your free account. Find where your registration link is in your website and send it either by phone as a text or in an email. We really suggest you purchase a pack because that then opens up most of the income streams to you. There are profit packages, there are business packages. At the moment, the profit packages are a better value. Upload your proof of ID and address, and the new requirements mean that you put your license next to your face, your cheek there, and then you take a selfie of your face and your license. Because this is gold, then this company is very careful about giving out information and making sure that you are who you say you are. I was on a call to their support team over in Germany recently, and he was very patient, and I was uploading a document, and I was chatting to him, and I said, "Are you an affiliate?" And he said, "Yes." And I said, "Well, what country are you in?" He said he was in Romania. And I said, "What sort of training did you do to become one of these people who answers the phone, like a call assist?" And he said he'd done a lot of work on this proof of ID and address. So they are very careful with this. And some of our people have had 3, 4, 5, even 10 rejects until you get the right angle, the clarity, you and your ID and your address. So please be really sure to get this right. Once you've done it once, you shouldn't need to do it again unless you change address. Invite others with your referral link. Your referral link is on your dashboard page. Find it and then send it. It's that simple. There are website changes coming up. If you've looked at your website, it will flip from a white website to a black website, and the background changes. And they are merging these together so that there isn't the confusion. Sometimes there are items that you can buy on either the black website or the white one, so they're bringing it all together. Start a new person with cash gold. There's two reasons for this. One is we're buying gold. This is a gold program, so if you get into the habit of buying gold, then there's more gold in our ecosystem. And I actually think that's a really good thing for our business. And the other reason is you will get used to paying in gold. So there's the Karat Pay wallet. So get used to paying in gold. So you buy cash gold, you put it into your Karat Pay wallet, and then you pay with cash gold. And it's getting you into the rhythm of how you do it. And hopefully, Nitsa actually from Canada talks about within a year having the complete ecosystem where we'll be able to pay with gold. So get used to it now, get in the habit, learn your way around Karat Pay as well. And that's how you can increase the gold in the ecosystem and get used to them paying in gold. When they're registered and have a pack, show them how to purchase 5.1s. So that's actually going through the process 5 times. So you buy 0.1 cash gold and go through the whole process and then go back and do it again 5 times. If you complete them one at a time, 5 different transactions, it's actually 5 contracts, and it gets you into the habit of how to buy gold. And hopefully you remember for the next month. They're the tips and tricks that we've really worked out over the last couple of months. Pay for the pack with cash gold. So buy cash gold, even if you pay with your credit card, you can transfer money or you can pay with credit card, buy your cash gold, and then use your cash gold. You transfer it into Karat Pay and then buy your pack with that. If you do have time, then pay by bank transfer. It takes a couple of days extra, so allow for that, and that's a good outcome as well. By cash gold, purchase a pack. There are incentives where the amount of gold that you've purchased in your system adds into incentives. So if we're all getting used to this, then it actually helps everyone with gold in the ecosystem. Shortcuts your road to getting a car. So you'll see there grams of gold up on screen. That's actually a real snip from someone's back office, and the difference, you can see 2,119.5 grams of gold in one leg. That was because a whole lot of people bought with cash gold first and then used the cash gold to buy their packs. And then the next leg, you'll see the big difference, only 155 grams, 29 grams, 19 grams, 3 grams. That's the difference, 2,119 compared to 155. The deal of the month is this CEM, cash exchange machine. There's 3 of them, so just depending on your budget and what you want to get out of it, whether it's 12, 17 or 22, or nearly 13 euros, nearly 18 and 23,000 euros.
So these are the 3 packages, and the Australian dollar amounts are approximate because it's going to depend on the exchange rate on the day. But if you buy the cash gold first, this is going to put a big kickstart in your long-term incentive. Now, here's the real key. There are buyer outcomes and there are seller outcomes. So in the 12,900 euro pack, the buyer ends up with 184,000 and change coins. The seller ends up with 276,000 and change. Now think about if you structure that business properly, you could end up reaping both of those amounts of coins. 255 and 383. 327, 490.
In a couple of years' time, each one of those will be worth a gram of gold. That's why this is such a good
Indeed.
bargain.
Now, this price also includes between 5,000 and 15 euros in cash gold. So the machines themselves aren't a lot of money. You're going to need the cash gold in the machine for people like me that want to come and get some cash gold out. And that's why it's really important. When you think about those numbers, $37,000 or 22,900 euros, but you get 15,000 euros worth of gold. That's a good deal. And you get 800,000 coins. And by the way, in January, we're talking a few weeks, those coins will be worth around about $1 each. When you take into account the 75 coins per gram, that's a lot of coins. But there's only about a month left of these deals. That's why I put it in. It's right just before the end of this month. So we've only got about a month left to do this. So it may not be you that's buying this package, but you may know someone that's looking for something to go into their business. That's why we need to talk about this. We need to show you how to pick up 800,000 coins. So that's what the machine looks like. It's a little bit different to what they looked like originally in the first machines that they mocked up, but that's a very slick looking machine. Please be patient as the website upgrades occur, because sometimes these interruptions are at a really, really inappropriate time. Here's the quote I found this week. If everything appears to be under control, you're not going fast enough. Mario Andretti. That was very
he a racing car driver?
He was.
He was.
Very famous race driver. So, don't forget to get your two-factor authentication set up. You do not want to create all these coins and then have someone steal them. Make sure that you look at it. Make sure you watch the video, follow the instructions. You can watch the video 50 times, then go back and run the video and stop it as you do each step. Remember, this is gold. Here's a date saver. 14th of December. I know Brad Saravalli has already bought his ticket to fly up from Adelaide. There's plenty of us on the call that have bought tickets already. So if you can be around, if you go onto that link, there's other options for locations other than Brisbane. There's Melbourne, there's Echuca, there's Perth. We don't really count about Perth, do we? Are they still part of Australia? So just kidding, folks. Okay, there are other locations. Click on the link. It will let you purchase a ticket for the location nearest you. I know that there's somebody at the Gold Coast that's going to 3 of these meetings. So Nitsa Nakos is really one of the leaders in the merchant program, so she'll be very worth listening to. Here's another date claimer for the 27th of October down the Gold Coast. You'll see some phone numbers down the bottom there. You can SMS the guys if you're interested in coming along. It's going to be well worth attending. There'll be a few of us from Brisbane going down. Just let's get in and support this and see what we can do with some new people, taking them along. And the last one is June 19, 2021 in 2020. That is next year, but we're starting to book things already to make sure that we've got the facility, etc. So thank you for joining us. Are there any questions? Anybody like to ask a question at this point?
Hi, Derek. Jackie Falls.
Hey, Jackie.
I just watched all those catch-up webinars that I missed, and Janet asked a question about whether you do auto gold or manual and I think the outcome was the auto, but it's about 16 euros extra per gram,
Yes.
which is over $26. If you have a tax issue, is that correct?
It's a great tax deduction, but when we start people
What
off,
if you
we
don't have
start
a
everybody
tax
with
problem?
cash gold. So once you've got into the system of buying gold, and then when you realise the benefits that paying for that other gold gets you, it's an easy decision to switch.
What if you don't have a tax problem?
There are other benefits that come with buying the autosave gold or the classic gold.
Okay.
I bought 2 grams on Friday. So it puts you into the rewards program where you get free gold, which you don't get if you're buying it all with cash gold. So it also, as you build your business, 1 gram of classic gold is 1 unit. 1 gram of cash gold is 0.2 of a unit.
Okay.
So there's a number of other benefits that come with that. But when you start, that's what I did when I asked Brent about the price of the gold. I bought cash gold because I could work out really simply that that was the cheapest way to buy it, and it was cheaper than Perth Mint. It was only later when I worked out that, hang on a minute, if I want to be get the free gold, I need to be buying classic gold. So the price is returned to us in other benefits, but usually it takes you a while to get your head around what they are.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Eric, it's Carolyn here.
Hello, Carolyn.
Hi, and happy birthday to Carolyn.
Thank you. Thanks, Carolyn.
If someone buys one of those machines, they'd be wanting to top it up pretty often. How do you get to do that?
There will be an ordering process for the owners of the machines where you can buy the cash gold.
Yep.
And the owners of the machines get a 3% commission on the cash gold that goes in the machine.
So you'd be getting a delivery every few days, something, if you're in a busy place.
You'd hope so.
Oh dear.
But
Okay.
you buy a whole lot of it.
Yep. You can buy as much as you want, or
Yes.
yep. Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. No more questions? Okay, doesn't look like we've got any more questions. Oh, Brad Saravalli said yes. You're going to unmute, Brad, or are you typing? Type. Okay. Is there a max transaction in point of sale for K-Merchant? Oh, that's a very good question. You know about that, Brent? I've not seen a max.
I don't really know. I wouldn't think there was, but we might check on that.
Yeah, well, ask the question.
How many they can buy?
You tried putting through 100K and that was it. So did you get the 100K transaction to go through? Okay, no. Okay, I suspect that there's going to be a period of ramping up with it when we register a new merchant. That was all the characters you could put in. Okay.
Is he a gold?
Mm. Think so.
So we'll check on that for you, Brad, and find out. See what we can learn. Okay, mate, thank you. Any other questions?
Can I just quickly add to that? Yeah. Just a reminder of the K-Merchant program. We're all relatively new at this program, and we're all talking to merchants at the minute. And very soon we're going to do a video and put it together on the basics of how you register someone. There is a link in the back office, and the process, and do a few transactions live, because it is very new to us. We've got a lot of people, even in this room, that are looking at K-Merchants, either themselves or people they know. So once we have that sorted, we're going to do a special webinar, and hopefully we can even answer that question, Brad. So stay tuned, folks.
Thanks, Jackie. And thanks everybody for being with us tonight. We look forward to being with you again next week, and we hope you have a golden day. Have a great night.
Thank you.